But I say it like this: facts. When you're speaking about facts and shit like this, facts should never be controversial. Opinions maybe, but facts should never be controversial. And everything that I say on this That's on Buddha episode is strictly nothing but facts.
The following film is intended for mature audiences and contains adult content, graphic language, graphic violence, nudity, and strong sexual content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Man, I appreciate everybody for rocking out to the That's on Buddha podcast. Man, I'm gonna get straight to it. This is the moment everybody been waiting on. This is the moment everybody been waiting on. So I'm gonna drop a little topic that's very controversial. Who are the better parents? My belief is that men are better parents than women. And I'm gonna just drop it just like this. I'm gonna get into it. Let me just say something right now. Let me just say a disclaimer. This video does not discredit anything that the mothers do. I want to put that out to the forefront. I don't want no backlash. I don't want no mishaps. I don't want no shit misconstrued. Salute to all the mothers, and I just want to get that disclaimer out there just like that. Now, let's get into the Mickey. You feel me? All right, so men are better at parenting than women, and let me explain. Basically, men, we showcase and we teach children early in life, and we teach them for what life is. Early on, like we showcasing tough love, we showcasing the world as what it is. Women are more of the caterers, where they're creating a false reality of what the world really is. Basically, if anything's going on, it's like, oh baby, it's gonna be all right. Kind of coddling the child and stuff like that. But realistically, men, we showcase tough love. We have discipline. We're giving the discipline. We're supplying the discipline. We lay down the rules. We're definitely the providers. We provide everything. Women consume everything. We make it more money. We have the longer hours. Shit, hell, we build everything, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Like we push with tough love for the kids to be independent. We push it for the kids to be more hustlers, because men are better hustlers than women. I mean, we have all this other different shit that showcase that women are not hustling and shit like that, but that's fine. It's dandy, but we're just talking about parenting right now. Shit, man, we're more logical at seeing different things. Most of the time, the children get the logic from the men, because in the real world, you won't have to use the logic to really get by. A lot of things can't go off the emotions, because 9 times out of 10, when you do things with emotion, buying impulsively off of emotions, sometimes you make the wrong decisions. But when it comes to men, where we provide the logic, that's where it becomes a better decision in your life. You know what I mean? If you look at it, women accumulate more debt than men, because a lot of times, a lot of decisions that they make is emotionally decisions, is emotionally impulses. And let me say this: any woman that has had a father in their life, they're better partners. They're better women in life. In general, they make a lot of better decisions. They do a lot of things better. They have more knowledge. They have more expertise when it comes to certain things. You got to think, man. Men have this overall sense of law to them. Like we just laying the foundation down. A lot of times, going out into the real world, it's gonna be some real shit that you're gonna have to deal with. And the man is there to really set that foundation. I know it sounds crazy, but the world that we live in is some real shit. The life that we live in is some real shit. You know what I mean? And the men prepare that shit. We prepare that shit as men. We prepare the children to be very independent. Let's not talk about supervision. A lot of times I'm like, damn, man, this chick got 2 kids, but every weekend she in the motherfucking club shaking her ass. Who babysit? Who's supervising the kids? Who has parental supervisory rights on these kids right now, when the mother is constantly in the club every weekend and gotta constantly have this break or this vacation from the kids? Like, oh, I'm with the kids every day, 7 days a week. I need this vacation. I need this and I need that. I get it. I understand, but that's the emotion side of it, because a lot of times there is no breaks. Can a man get a break from working and not bringing home the money? No, he has to get his ass up and do what he has to do regardless of the situation. He has to go do that shit. He has to get up when he doesn't feel like it. There's no breaks. There's no vacation when it comes to providing. There's no breaks to that. And, I say this with all conviction that, I'm not going to sit here and say who's better, or I'm not going to compare who's a better person. We all got our strengths and we all got our weaknesses. But I do want to say this too. Why is it that we know so much and we have so much strengths when it comes to women, or they put a lot of emphasis on the strengths when it comes to women, but they don't put a lot of emphasis when it comes to the strength of the man? We're losing that touch. Definitely losing that touch. So, we have more patience. We deal with it a lot. And then we don't have, the funny thing about it is in society, we have zero chances of fucking up. Zero chances of fucking up. We fuck up one time, we going to the court, we dealing with the courts. But women have so many chances to fuck up in life. You know what I mean? And then they get a pass for it. That's why I say we always got to be hustlers. We all got to be always push harder, because at the end of the day, we getting fucked up. We getting fucked at the end of the day. We always got to make sure that we stay on top of our game. We don't have room to fail. We don't. We have a small window, and I think that window is close to zero, to be honest with you. So with that being said, it's like we have to push harder. We have to go harder. And it's not really fair, but facts, when you're speaking about facts and shit like this, facts should never be controversial. Opinions, maybe, but facts should never be controversial. And everything that I say on this That's on Buddha episode is strictly nothing but facts. And I want to give you the raw dog facts, because at the end of the day, I'm going to leave you out with this another like this. You ever had a situation where, where the guy lays the law down, especially in a household, and you was about to get your ass beat, but then you noticed that your mother was home first, so you was like, yeah, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna chin this ass whooping, but when you get done with the whooping that your mother gives you, and then your mother be like, wait till your father get home. You're like, shit, that's a whole different ass whooping right there, and you kind of get scared a little bit. It's just the law. It's the law that we lay down, the law that we have. You know what I mean? You got to look at it. We make better leaders. We do a lot of things that I'm not gonna just say. It is what it is. That's the law. That's the chemistry. That's the biological makeup that we do have, and so we make better leaders. But at the end of the day, man, I believe, this is what I believe. I don't give a fuck what you believe. This is what I believe that I know to be factual. So that's why I said this shit that I'm speaking shouldn't be controversial, but it is. Because we got this gender war going on, who does things better. But in reality, man, a lot of times women would set the children up to fail, to look stupid out here. That's the reason why. If you think about it, there's a lot of single mothers out right now. And look at the success rate of the man that was brought up by a single mother. It's not very high. Yeah, there are exceptions to the rules. There are some exceptions to the rules. But there is a lot of shit that's in the black community that's just fucked up, and is a result of being raised by a single mother. In reality, you need both parents, but we're talking about who's the better parent, if that has to come about, because we don't really speak on the single dads, do we? Because there are single dads out here that has raised phenomenal children. We don't even speak on that. You don't even hear that. It sounds foreign, right? But realistically, you got to understand, like, it's true. It's out here. But I'm going to leave you out with this nugget again. Women are better mothers than men, and men are better fathers than mothers. Miggity. Let that sink in. Appreciate y'all rocking out to the That's on Buddha podcast, where I'm dropping straight miggity each and every Friday at 9 p.m. So make sure you tune in and get lost. You feel me?